Addis Ababa has been implementing Early Childhood Development Initiative for years now with the aim of generation building. The initiative focuses on ensuring favorable environment and care for children under the age of 6. Leaders and representatives of international institutions of different African countries have been in Addis Ababa in the last few days to share the initiative's experiences. Accordingly, they visited facilities that are aimed at enhancing the overall development of children. They all said that the initiative is inspiring, which other African countries can learn a lot from. Mayor of Lusaka, Chilando Chitangala, said the Early Childhood Development Exchange Program has been inspiring, which has to be replicated in the rest of Africa.
Early Childhood Development Exchange Program has been very inspiring, especially this morning when we went to have a look at the streets of Addis Ababa, where you block the streets and give chance to the children, especially children in vulnerable areas or areas where they don't have recreation facilities, where you close the roads every Sunday for 4 hours to let the children enjoy their space. And then just how we saw the local authority of Addis Ababa separate the children from 0 to 2 years, 2 years to 3, 3 to 6, and they all had spaces where they were playing. I think that is very inspiring and encouraging, and I think we can also replicate something that we've learned from Addis Ababa to our cities and our country. We all know that investing in children as a nation is the future. That is what we should do as leaders. And seeing what Addis Ababa has done, I think we are inspired. We know that a long time ago, most of our countries, like where I'm coming from in Lusaka, Zambia, we used to have welfares where children and parents would go and have playtime, and also have parents that have been trained to look after the children. And what we saw this morning, the graduation of parental coaching, is also very encouraging. It means that the local authority, the government here, has invested so much in the children. We saw how the parental coaches graduated 3,000 and plus. I think that is encouraging because we are not only training them, we are also creating jobs for people in the city.
CEO of the Unlimited Child from South Africa, Candice Pochita, said they look at programs that scale up early childhood development across the globe to take as a blueprint. She added that countries should take in charge to incorporate it in government system and finance it. She further said Addis Ababa has opportunities to implement early childhood development program and to deal with challenges as well.
I think that people are more understanding of the fact that this needs to be incorporated into government systems, and that we also need to find financing and funding structures for these programs. It doesn't just happen coincidentally, it actually happens because we're taking charge in making sure it happens. I think the greatest opportunity that Addis has is that they're a high populous city, so they have many people that have many children. But more so than that, it means that they can create job creation. So for women that want to look after children, to be in preschool education. So I think that the opportunity of having so many people has allowed for the fact that if they had to create their own sense of employment, they already have people that they're going to see to, the children, and they can also be part of the solution. So I think that having such a populous city makes a massive difference. I also think that in terms of the program of meeting parents, it makes sense because having such a high population means that you've created jobs for 5,000 people that are needed. So I think that is the most wonderful opportunity. And the one thing that I've also noticed is in terms of the infrastructure. There's infrastructure that is available for people that is free, such as parks and different areas where families can go to that have an early childhood development element incorporated into it. I think from the challenge perspective, I think the challenge that we all have in society is that how do we make sure that the needs of the children are met? So that is nutrition, proper healthcare, as well as proper education. And I think that is a challenge across all African cities that one has to face. But if we have programs such as this, where we are learning from each other and having this exchange of thought, I think that we can actually go above that challenge.
Early Childhood Development Program is said to be a timely initiative important to create a livable environment for children.